Hello and welcome to today's episode of On the Sofa. I'm Ben.
And I'm Max. We've got an exciting show planned for you today, okay? So grab yourself a brew and stay tuned. To kick today's show off, we have a very special guest, and to join On the Sofa today by the multi-talented Lewis Rossnickel. Let's go and have a chat with him.
Hi, Lewis.
How you doing, Lewis? How you doing?
I'm good.
Glad to hear it.
So, what have you been up to recently, Lewis?
What do you mean, what have I been up to?
In your musical career?
Well, recently I've started playing a lot more acoustic guitar and trying to learn more songs. You know, just trying to expand the songs I already know. So,
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Sounds good. You've been inspired by anyone recently? Any big musical artists you've been listening to?
I've been listening to a lot of Zakk Wylde for acoustic inspiration because his solo stuff. He does a lot of acoustic stuff, and he does some pretty complex technical things that are real good.
Would you say it's one of your favourites?
Yeah.
Who would you say is your most favourite?
My most favourite?
Your most favourite musician, or band, or whatever.
My most favourite musician right now? I would have to say, right now my most favourite band is Ghost from Sweden.
Okay.
Why?
Sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, they're it's hard to describe the genre. Basically, they've got this band who do loads of all their instruments and stuff. They play really heavy sounding songs, and then the singer has a really soft melodic voice, and so it adds a real contrast and makes it sound sort of balanced.
Sounds pretty interesting. You say they're Swedish?
Yes, that
are
is.
Songs in Swedish?
The songs are not in Swedish. They are in English with bits of Latin sometimes.
Latin? Do you know what they're saying?
Unfortunately, I don't speak Latin, but it sounds cool. So
yeah, you can probably kind of figure it out.
Right.
When did you first start playing?
So when did I first start playing guitar?
Yeah.
I would say I was about 5 years old. My cousin was a guitarist, and he basically handed his guitar to me and said, learn that. And so I did. And I'm still playing 10 years on.
Nice.
11 years on.
Do you play anything else?
Yes, I also play the piano, or keys.
The keys.
I also play the drums.
You're definitely a
Multi-talented.
the multi-talented Lewis Rossnickel.
Yes.
So you're in a band or anything?
Yes, I'm currently the singer of a 6-piece band.
Wow.
We're playing music mainly inspired by stuff from the 80s.
Okay.
All right, cool. So thanks, Lewis. We'll catch up with you again a bit later on.
No, okay, thanks, Ben. It's time for the part of the show where we'll sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice little VT prepared by our producer. It's all about memes. Get it going.
Number 10 is Rickrolling. Rick Astley's single Never Gonna Give You Up was originally released as part of his album in 1987, where it shot to number one in a number of countries. In 2007, a 4chan user used the song's video to trick people into thinking they were clicking on a preview for the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 4. Then, it quickly spread from 4chan to every corner of the internet. Suddenly, everyone was getting Rickrolled. By the following year, even YouTube itself had gotten in on the joke on April Fool's Day by making every single YouTube video redirect to the Rickroll clip. But let's move on to our number 9 now, and we're going to be talking about D's Nuts. It all started in March 2015 when Instagram user Welvin the Great posted this clip of him talking on the phone to his friend. It took just a few short weeks for people to start mixing that with all kinds of other clips to create crazy mashups. And things got even crazier when CBS News reported that there was actually someone running for the 2016 presidential candidacy under the name D's Nuts. Alright guys, coming in at number 8 now, we've got Charlie Bit Me. This viral video hit the internet in May 2007, and there was just something that people loved about baby Charlie chomping down on his big brother's finger and making him shout the now immortal line, "Charlie bit me." Some people said that it was Charlie's devilish grin that made the whole video so appealing, while others said it was the English accent that made it so cute, or so I've heard. Whatever made it so good, the video blew up online with all kinds of parodies and remixes and mashups. And to this day, guys, Charlie Bit My Finger remains the most watched YouTube video that's not a music video. It's currently sitting at an astounding 836 million views. On to number 7 now, guys. Yeah, that was the moment that World of Warcraft player Leroy Jenkins got his raid party killed, but then stepped into the Internet Hall of Fame forever. It was then shared on various sites originally, but really went viral after it was uploaded to YouTube in August 2006. Since then, it's become one of the most quoted lines around the internet, and Leroy appeared in everything from TV commercials and shows to being immortalized as his own trading card. Let's move swiftly on to our number 6. Talk about a bit more of a modern meme. It's Pepe. Pepe was originally a frog character from the comic series Boys Club, but was picked up by Gaia Online users and popularized in 2008 by, you guessed it, 4chan. By 2009, this was joined by other variations, including Feels Bad Man and a whole bunch of other emotions, including anger and smug Pepe. Some photoshops and variations of the meme began to be referred to as rare Pepes. These were traded between users almost like playing cards and flooded onto the net by some 4chan users who hoped to oversaturate the meme and stop it from becoming mainstream. Great post. Well memed, my friend. On to number 5 now, and we're going to be talking about Shia LaBeouf. And you know what? I wasn't really sure about putting this into the video. I was kind of umming and ahhing. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay. This clip was originally uploaded to YouTube by user Mike Mohammed under the title Shia LaBeouf delivers the most intense motivational speech of all time in May 2015 and racked up an astounding 1.4 million views in just 5 days. The Just Do It clip was quickly picked up by some people online and spread around the internet, with variations popping up everywhere almost instantly. Coming in at number 4 now, guys, we've got this Dragon Ball Z line that might have actually become more famous than the show itself.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
The phrase was isolated and uploaded to YouTube by a 4chan user in October 2006 and soon became the go-to phrase to describe a large quantity of pretty much anything you want. It was originally a reference by the Dragon Ball Z character Vegeta about Goku's increasing power level, but through the power of the internet, it was parodied into countless other images and videos around the world. Alright guys, now we're at number 3, and it's Nyan Cat, and I think it can be best summed up by just showing you a 3-second clip of it. This 8-bit animated cat/Pop-Tart hybrid first appeared when it was posted to the LOL comic site on April 2nd, 2011 by artist Chris Torres. After 3 days, it had received a few thousand likes on Tumblr, where it was picked up by YouTuber Sarah June, who paired it with a well-known Japanese Vocaloid song to create the Nyan Cat we know and love today. The Nyan Cat even got its own website and game, and if you just can't get enough of Nyan Cat, you can even get a Nyan Cat progress bar for your browser that makes waiting for things that little bit more fun. At number 2 now, guys, we're going to be moving from a cat to a dog, but not just any dog, one dog in particular. His name is Doge. On February the 23rd, 2010, a Japanese kindergarten teacher by the name of Atsuko Sato posted these pictures of her rescue adopted Shiba dog. This picture in particular caught the eye of some people online who noticed the dog's quizzical look and started adding colourful Comic Sans writing around the dog as a form of surprised interior monologue. The word dog was subverted into Doge to reflect the image's comical nature, and the meme spread rapidly. Since then, the variations that have been spawned are almost more famous than the original itself. As long as it contains words such as wow, so nice, and much, you're all set to create your very own. Well, we've done it, guys. We've reached number 1, and we've got a man now who needs no introduction, but I'll...
And his name is John Cena!
Yep, it's the unexpected John Cena meme. On May 6, 2012, YouTube user Triple Flip Kick 360 uploaded a mashup of 2 different intros used by pro wrestler John Cena to create the now famous mashup. The actual voice introduction itself was taken from Z Morning Zoo radio show, where they prank call people with the ear-splitting intro. From there, it quickly became its own version of rickrolling someone, with people putting the obnoxiously loud clips into any videos where someone usually says their name.
Now on to our first performance of the night. We've got Lewis performing The Whistler by The White Thingies.
This time it's different. It's not like the times before. I crossed my heart that I won't kill no more. Jesus, watch over me. I keep my anger at home. You better bless these wicked hands, 'cause they got a mind of their own. Don't go downtown. The devil whispers in my ear, it's time for your curtain call. So I dress myself on up with alcohol. Step aside, oh, let the whistler through. There really ain't no help at all for folks like me and you. Don't go downtown. Don't you go downtown. Get your goddamn hands up, don't you look at me. No one's dying here alone. Well, I came to get it on. Let's get it on. This time it's different. It's not like the time before. I cross my heart that I won't kill no more.
All right, we're going to take it to a quick advert break, but we'll be back soon with Lewis as we talk about his love of memes. Everyone loves a meme.
Morning.
Valerie's Bakery. Unexpectedly good.
Welcome back to On the Sofa. Before we head back to Lewis, we wanted to hear from you to find out what your favourite memes are. So let's have a look.
What's your favourite internet meme?
Oh, it's Pepe the Frog. Because he's a cool guy and he represents what I believe in.
Thank you. Hi, Lewis. What's your favourite internet meme?
I would have to say my favourite internet meme is XD. It's so simple in nature, it's just 2 letters, yet it can be expanded upon, adding layers of irony by showing it as a pixelated image. And it's a radical meme, bro.
Why do you think people can relate to that so much? Why do people use it so often?
Because it's just easier than trying to find the right emoji for the situation. You can just put XD. I mean, it's like, it doesn't even mean anything anymore, so you can literally put XD in any situation, you know? Like, you can just say raw XD or...
Favourite internet meme?
It's that boy, innit?
Watch him rollin', watch him go, watch him rollin', watch him go.
Why that boy?
What up? It's that boy.
What's your favourite internet meme?
My favourite internet meme is the Robbie Rotten one.
Now look at the stat that I just found. When I say go, be ready to throw. Go! Yeah! Throw it at him, not me! Oh, let's try something else.
Why?
Because it's for a good cause.
What's your favourite internet meme?
Can I has cheeseburger?
Why do you like that one so much? Tell us more.
I just feel like I can relate to it really well. It's just lols, just so random. It's just means so much.
Thank you. What's your favourite internet meme?
The barking dog that barks to all the different songs.
Why?
It's just funny and it's really cute. Makes me laugh.
There you have it, the top 10 classic internet memes of all time. We're joined again by the meme queen himself, Lewis Ross Nichol. And we're going to ask him, Lewis, what did you think about that top 10 of memes?
Well, I mean, really, they're all the ones on there are quite old, and you know, like they're all very sort of old things that have been around for a long time, and so I guess you can say they're quite cemented in meme history.
Yeah, of course.
They're quite.
What would you say is the best meme of all time?
The best meme of all time?
Yeah.
Well, you can't really define what would be the best meme, because really you've got all sorts of like different categories. You know, you've got the standard, the classic top text, bottom text, impact font, just a screenshot from a film or
OG
something.
memes. Oh yeah.
And then you have, you know, the more sort of ironic sort of, it's a distorted, pixelated image. You're not quite sure what it is. The text is all warped, and it says something outlandish.
Okay.
And you know, you don't quite understand what it's saying, but you laugh at it anyway. Because it's supposed to be funny.
You find often with that kind of thing, it's mainly just a mimicry of the whole idea of meme culture that we have. You had the original kind of stuff with the, what have you, your Bad Luck Brian, that guy. What other ones are there? That kind of thing with your impact font. And that kind of became so self-aware that it hit this level of irony where people just kind of mock that. And there's a whole culture forming around that itself.
I
now.
find that,
do you know what I'm getting at there?
Yeah, I find the whole ironic culture has now just become part of mainstream
Yeah.
meme culture, because now you see lots of pages getting traction. Like I think Kevin3 was one of the first pages to get a lot of traction on Facebook. It all started with it really started with 4chan users coming over to Facebook and posting their original content, and then it started becoming more popular, and now everyone's doing it on Facebook.
Yeah.
And so now it's sort of become mainstream through that, and so there isn't really any fringe,
Oh yeah.
ironic sort of content now.
Yeah.
It's all just one big mess.
It's just a
of
big
memes.
circle of self-mockery, really.
Yeah.
The fact that they mock this whole idea of a meme culture when they themselves have formed a meme culture doing
Yeah.
that. It's really quite ridiculous.
Can I just fit in? Because like I'm not that familiar with memes.
Oh yeah.
You've been saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Can you just like, for the people that don't know what memes are, can you just describe exactly what a meme is?
Well, meme is a term first coined by Professor Richard Dawkins in the 1980s in a book about genetics. And his definition of a meme was something like, it's an idea that repeats itself in genetics. However, this was then applied to culture as well. And so it became like an idea that repeats itself in culture. And so obviously memes are based largely on pop culture, you know, current events. And so there's a lot going on there.
Like Harambe.
Yes.
That was a big meme
that
that took off based off a current event.
See, I don't know much about memes, but I know about Harambe.
Yeah, but you
Everybody knows about
probably know about Harambe through the memes, don't you? And you got pretty sick
I mean,
of them
you look at Harambe
pretty quickly.
You look at Harambe, he was a big guy, so you know he
He was a big guy. Yeah, go on. Go on.
So Harambe, the idea was originally there was it was an outcry from animal rights groups like PETA and such, who were saying it was uncalled for the girl to be shot because he could have been tranquilized and to save the child's life and such. And then it sort of just turned into this whole mockery of the situation, like saying they shot Harambe, now we must avenge him.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
And and it was like, so I guess animal rights groups may have been upset by that because what they were trying to do was, you know, trying to preserve animal life and stuff, and then it just got turned into this sort of big joke.
Do you think it was a joke though, or do you think it was genuine support?
Well, I mean, if you look at the US presidential election, there were 11,000 write-ins for Harambe.
Sorry, just how we've gone from Harambe to the election.
Well,
sorry.
I
mean, yeah.
In the election, there were 11,000 votes for Harambe.
Yeah.
So people obviously aren't taking it seriously. An actual animal rights activist isn't going to vote for a dead gorilla for president, but someone who's taking the mick is gonna.
Though, in that situation.
Oh yeah, Harambe's a dead gorilla is probably a better option than
that's
either candidate. But we're
we're
not getting into that now.
Yeah.
It's not a political debate.
Unfortunately, it isn't.
No. Okay. Would you say that memes have gotten worse over time then?
I'd say they've decreased in quality, but on purpose.
Okay.
Like, because one of the main parts of an ironic meme is that it features a low quality image that's like pixelated, low resolution, and the whole thing is, haha, we're so ironic, we didn't even bother to get a good quality image. And
okay.
I think that really shows the idea is the quality of a meme increases as it decreases.
Right. I see what you're saying. Okay. What would you say makes a good meme then?
Well,
Just
it
being
used to just
incredibly
be
low quality.
a funny quote
Okay.
over an image of a celebrity or pop culture icon. Now what makes a good meme is essentially just getting some Comic Sans, getting an extremely pixelated photo of a video game character or something, and just writing in Comic Sans just something completely irrelevant to the actual character, and then just put it on Facebook and say, look, I made this, isn't it funny? And everyone will go, well, objectively no, but it's a meme, so we have to laugh at it.
Okay then. You seem to know a lot about memes, Louis.
Yeah.
I'm experienced.
You're experienced.
Would you say that you're more experienced musically or mimically?
I would say I've had more years in music. However, recently I have been quite well informed on memes and such.
Okay. Well, as interesting as this topic is, and I know
we're
that
going to have to move on.
we are going to have to move on.
It's quite sad. But thanks for that, Lewis.
Thanks for that, Lewis. I'm not actually sure what we're moving on to.
I'm not either. Oh, okay.
I think
here we
Lewis, you've
go.
got another performance for us. haven't you?
Yeah, so that's it for today, folks. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow. So make sure you join us then. To play us out, we have Lewis playing The Pilot by the White Buffalo. Let's go for it, Lewis.
Go quick, apparently.
Are we ready? I wish I was a pilot, soaring over everyone and everything, looking at the landscape. Oh, what a peaceful, tiny scene. Staring over the skyline. Oh, I feel the blue dancing on my wings. Turn off the engine. Imagine what tomorrow brings, the time we won't delay. I take it from the other side. Born and lost, but it's one more time to get my fill of this old forgotten thrill, this life. I wish I was a fighter pilot, soaring over everyone and everything, through the smoke and the fire. Imagine the hell I'd bring, the time we won't delay. I take it from the other side. Born and lost, but it's one more time to get my fill of this old forgotten thrill, this life. Well, it's a cold, lost and shame. Wash it all out. Please wash it all away. Now the story's old, but it's all been told. I wish that I'd fly. All right. I wish I was an outlaw. Spend my life kicking ass and taking names. There would be no love lost. Town to town killing dreams. The lines they turn to gray. I take it from the inside. Born and lost, but it's one more time to get my thrill of this old forgotten thrill, this life. One more time to get my fill of this old forgotten thrill, this life.